welcome to weekly NISH news broadcast. Regional news. The Kerala Assembly on January 28, 2026 observed a brief silence to pay tribute to Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, who died in an air crash in Pune on January 28. Besides Pawar, 5 others in the aircraft also died in the crash. The crash occurred when the plane carrying the NCP leader and others was landing in Pune's Baramati area, according to officials. The Kundamangalam Judicial First Class Magistrates Court in Kozhikode, Kerala on January 27, 2026 dismissed the bail application of Shimjida Mustafa, who has been charged with abetment of the suicide of 42-year-old salesman U. Deepak, whom she had accused of sexual misconduct on a moving bus in Kannur earlier this month. Police arrested Shimjida following a complaint by the man's family, who alleged that the man faced online harassment after the social media video posted by the woman went viral. Shimjida posted the video she recorded on the bus, offering it as evidence against Deepak Yu, aged 42, whom she accused of elbowing her on the breast. The footage sparked strong reactions, with many criticizing Deepak. 2 days later, Deepak committed suicide. Magistrate M. Adira agreed with the prosecution that the investigation in the case was progressing and that releasing the accused could lead to evidence tampering and influence over witnesses. The Ernakulam unit of the excise has stepped up the game in the fight against drug peddling with a renewed internal intelligence system. Two teams comprising 22 excise officials have been deployed to gather intelligence on suspected trafficking of narcotic items and other contraband in a move to step up surveillance and preventive measures. Officials claim that the mechanism had proved effective, with the leads from the units resulting in at least 4 seizures in the first week since it was launched. Over to national news. The Supreme Court on January 28, 2026 extended the tenure of its all-women committee of 3 former High Court judges headed by former High Court Chief Justice Geeta Mittal, constituted in August 2023 to monitor the rehabilitation work in violence-torn Manipur by another 6 months. Airlines in India and South Asia will need nearly 3,300 new planes by 2044 as air traffic demand is on the rise, U.S. aircraft maker Boeing said on January 28, 2026. Boeing projected that the region's airplane fleet will expand from 795 aircrafts today to 2,925 by 2044. The growth is expected to be led by domestic travel within the country and also with a sudden shift from rail to air for lessening the duration of the travel. Over to international news. At least 38 people across 14 states had died as of January 27, 2026, from a powerful winter storm that left much of the central and eastern U.S. gripped by snow, ice, and below freezing temperatures, according to local officials and news reports. The storm started to develop on January 23, 2026, and dumped snow across a large region over the weekend. The snow snarled road traffic and led to the widespread flight cancellations and power outages before subsiding on January 26, 2026, leaving behind bitter cold. Over to sports news. FIFA will pay $2.3 million in prize money to the club that wins the first Women's Champions Cup at Arsenal Stadium next week. The total fund, detailed on January 23, 2026, by FIFA will share $3.9 million among the six continental champions. The final stages in London are a warm up for a planned full Women's Club World Cup in 2028. With this news, we come to the end of the weekly NISH News broadcast. I am Satya Sundar Das, ISL faculty at NISH, signing the news for you, prepared and voiced by Ms. Sylvie Maximena, NISH faculty. See you again next week. Thank you.